this one kind of triggered me. That, and my friend commented on it, like, Gary Kasparov explains why he lost to, who's it, Kramnik, right? And it's like, oh, it's because he had the style of play that really countered my moves, and like, you know, oh, as if everybody doesn't study Kasparov's moves and try to counter them, and like the ability to actually execute that and be able to win against him, you know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. Everyone has access to the engine, so okay, just memorize its moves. Where is that clip? It was like, why? On it, probably Kramnik would be the better thing. So I love those matter-of-fact explanations. Oh yeah, the reason why he won was because he played this way, and Kasparov normally plays this way. Like, yeah, no shit. You don't think everybody's memorizing the computer, or in this case, you don't think... Look at the way he says it.
And it was a great year for me. From 99...
Wait, Romanian? Why? What do you think? I'm the Bozat sisters? Who I don't know if they even really speak Romanian regular. Why do you have to translate, dude? He's speaking English. I guess give me English subtitles. Fuck. He's not speaking Romanian. Bobby spent years and years just to lose a championship, so he didn't prove anything. Well, I disagree with that then, though, because by that logic, then every player besides Magnus, and obviously until Magnus quit playing, so they've wasted their time too. Nepo wasted his time because he lost, or... you know, every other player besides Magnus or Gary Kasparov or somebody like that is just wasting their time. Like, isn't there a certain level of achievement? He's the third highest rated player ever. That's impressive. He drew every game and then lost in the tiebreaks. That's impressive. Like, there's got to be a secondary standard. Unless you're the best, you're just wasting your time, I guess. Every other grandmaster is just wasting his time because they can't get to the world championship, and even if they do, they're gonna lose. Like Sergei Karjakin wasted his time. But yeah, look at this stupid one. Italian Mafia.
For another challenge for the world championship match in London, and it was a great year for me. From 99 to the first half of 2000, I had probably the best winning streak in my career, maybe the best in the history of chess. I had the highest rating ever. I won a number of tournaments, eventually all tournaments I played.
Basically, he's saying he was still in his prime, absolutely.
Great ideas, you know, splash here and there, in the openings, in the middle game, in the end game. And so I believed, as everybody said, I was unbeatable. It doesn't mean that I stopped working. I worked really hard. I came back with new ideas. I wanted to surprise Kramnik, and I believed I had enough strength to win. But he was a good pupil of Botvinnik, and he was a good pupil of Garry Kasparov. He looked at all the games, and he found that even, you know, on this burning sun, there were some spots. So there were certain positions where I didn't feel very comfortable. Certain moments where I slipped, where I was hesitant, where, you know, you could actually find out that Kasparov game was not very consistent. So he designed a strategy. A great strategy to drag me from the territories where I felt most comfortable into the territories where I felt shaky.
Like, think about that. So he took the positions, he analyzed Kasparov's games, because nobody was doing that. No other good or great chess player would ever look at Kasparov's games. They just keep their head in the sand, like, oh, we're not going to touch that. They don't analyze his games and look at, oh, maybe he's less comfortable here, and they don't study that and try to exploit that and use that when they're playing him. Oh no, that's all it takes. Oh no, it's just the reason why Kramnik beat me, you see, is because he analyzed my games and looked at where I was uncomfortable and used that against me. Like, every other chess player wouldn't try to do that, but they just wouldn't be good enough to still win or actually execute or actually use that to win. Like, and he was good enough to do that. So like, you're trying to shortchange credit to the player and say, oh no, it's just because he did this thing that nobody else could ever do. Like, you have to be good enough to execute it.
So it's like, you know, two different, you know, types of game. Like in tennis, somebody has a huge serve and then rushes to the net, and someone is playing from the back line, just waiting for mistakes and then hitting hard. Kramnik played from the back line. but he also was very smart to know exactly where I could make mistake and on what turf he could prove that Kasparov was not unbeatable. The match was a disaster for me. In 15 games, I couldn't win a single one and lost 2. And I lost the match to Kramnik. I was out prepared.
It's like, yeah, so you're trying to tell me that a chess player prepared for a world championship match by studying their opponent and analyzing their games and trying to figure out their weaknesses and what they're comfortable and uncomfortable with, and knowing that, like, doesn't that happen in every single world chess championship ever? And that's the whole point of what players are studying and preparing. Like, I just don't get what that means. To me, that's like a meaningless statement. So, oh, he figured out my weaknesses and used them against me and did exactly what you're supposed to do. And yeah, I like even that statement. Like, it proves Fabi can memorize a computer, but like, yes, that's part of it, no doubt. Like, these engine line type players, but you know, it's not. It just makes it sound too simple, right? There's a certain credit that you're the 3rd highest rated player ever. Like, it's more to it than just that, or you're doing it better than everybody else. There's something about it that you're doing that other people can't do. I mean, I could look at the engine for years. I don't think I would memorize it to that extent to be able to play at that level.